Today, I'm going to talk about 2020 Volvo S60 T5 inscription model. It is an all-new model fully made in USA only and supplied to every country. First of all, I would like to talk about the style. It has quite different look compared to an old S60. The old one claimed the naughty when it debuted to a market. It has coupe rear design, higher tail, and smooth C-filler. New S60 now has a trendy and modern sedan proportion and look, so I can tell it is comparable to other German-made car finally. Front and rear lights are LED type and dual integrated exhaust pipe harmonize the look with the rear bumper as standard. But unlike the view of it, there is a rear exhaust pipe end inside. When I saw new S60 for the first time, I noticed a small window at rear section. S90 also has it, but passengers can see throughout this window, but in S60 you can't. I can tell this is a decorative part only for the design. LED type turn signal lamp inside the mirrors. New S60 has a bigger sunroof than other cars, belongs to the sedan category. It is also named panoramic sunroof by Volvo. When it opened, it goes upward and slides back on the roof, just like common SUV, which have a panoramic sunroof. Normal size of sunroof on sedan goes downward and slides into a roof panel. In my point of view, short front overhang like BMW gives me a great look. There are 4 kinds of wheels you can choose in inscription trim according to Volvo Car International site. We all know a bigger wheel gives a better look and great maneuver at sports driving. However, you have to deal with the tire cost if you choose the wheel 19-inch or more bigger. Model Premium Contact 6 by Continental 295-40 size is adopted as one of stock tires. It may be different in each country where Volvo is on sale. Fuel filler flap can be opened and closed by hand, so there is no button inside of a car for driver use. Also, it is a capless fuel filler system which was introduced V40 in 2012. Do not worry about getting inside of rain and water for car wash. Boot lid can be opened, not only push the button but also foot movement, but it can be closed only by hands. This model has no electric power source for boot lid. However, Volvo will adopt it near future, I guess pretty soon. Compare it to an old S60 and S80, boot lid of new S60 can be closed tintless. Cargo volume is average. By the way, uneven floor hatch section in there. All new S60 have it. I think it caused by interference with the devices under the floor hatch, and it could be simply fixed. I do not understand why Volvo make it perfect from the first place. It has kept my eye on it whenever I open it. Under the cargo floor hatch, there are tire puncture repair kit, towing eye, and funnel. If you ran out of fuel, unfortunately, you may need to fill in fuel with a fuel can. In case of that, a funnel must be needed because of unique 2 hatches inside of a fuel filler pipeline. A towing eye also very useful when you face an emergency situation such as engine malfunction, run out of fuel, and accident. When you meet those situations, a warning triangle should be set behind of your car as far as you can. The covers for towing eye are not fitted firmly. It could be get away from a bumper while you drive without notice. If you lose this cover, you are unlucky. Volvo won't cover this under a warranty. Next is engine room. You can find the sound absorbing panel under the hood and top of the engine. There is no oil dipstick for oil level check. You can see it in a center monitor inside of a car. Coolant expansion tank is located over there, so you need to remove the cover whenever you check it. Even you open the cover, you cannot check the level accurately though, because you cannot see a marking maximum and minimum. If you want to check it out, you need to remove cap, then you can see the marking inside of it. It is so annoying, so I would like to say just skip this procedure till the car system warns there is leaking in coolant. Well, the old S60 was so convenient for this by contrast. I'm aware of that a leaking coolant issue is rarely occurred. Once you meet it, all you need to do is that refill coolant reservoir with tap water, not mineral water you can buy at convenience store. On the other side of the engine room, you can find a washer fluid filler cap colored blue. The battery is located left side of a cargo area, but most drivers may expect the battery is in an engine room traditionally. So Volvo cars with new platform since new XC90 have two familiar electrical terminal points are set for jump starting. There are three fuse boxes in a car. One of these is placed in engine room. The others are in passenger and cargo area. Spare fuses are in engine rooms 1. You can find more information in owner manual, so I would like to recommend read owner manual carefully. Don't make a scene at common electrical malfunction due to fuse failure, and don't waste your time to visit the nearest Volvo service shop. Before getting inside a car, you may find out some holes on the top of door body frame. These holes are for road carrier Volvo supply as a genuine accessory. I think amber interior is the most attractive one among the other variation. It looks cozy and luxury. However, getting dirt easily. But if you make a fuss from time to time with proper chemical products, you can extend your satisfaction when you might feel the first day you take over your car from dealership. Front seats have two memory functions. One is for normal driving position and the other one is for nap. Layout of driver's side door switches has not changed at all. I think it is the only one which new Volvo car inherited the old way of past models. Door seal molding imprinted Volvo letter does not have writing function. Since the new XC90 model, Volvo seat becomes multifunctional. The way of adjusting all these functions are simplified in few switches. Adjustment range of the front seat is fully enough to take over various sizes of passengers. There is no proper compartment for sunglasses in 60 models. You can buy and install genuine glasses case instead of driver's door handle. It costs around $40. Point the air vent dial at 12 o'clock means open, 3 o'clock close. The method of operating headlamp is quite different from the way of previous Volvo models. Honestly, it is not any groundbreaking, any novel idea. It is same, just like the other car makers have adopted so far. On the other hand, the way of wiper blade operating is changed only direction of the lever. I do not have any idea why Volvo changed it vice versa. The way of old models were also good enough. Approximately every 10 times the windshield washer operated, headlamp washer comes out of the front bumper and cleans the lens. The bonnet opening lever is located at the left foot rest zone. By the way, the cover part of the lever is not inserted firmly. I have found it many times at new S60. All Volvo cars have a ticket holder at left bottom of the front windshield. This is very useful. However, if someone wants to get rid of it, inside the panel of A-pillar must be removed first. A ticket holder bracket is assembled hard from inside of a A-pillar, so I would like to recommend just leave it as it is. I only have concern about Volvo cars since 2011. Therefore, I can say that Volvo tends to use the same design of interior and buttons. I think all new design of drive mode switch looks beautiful, but far from easy to use. Named driftwood console cover looks good. However, most time of use, driver always keep it opened for Starbucks drive-thru. There are two USB ports. Its accessibility is appraised likes and dislikes. Loading compartment can be closed with Starbucks, but not bottle over 500cc. This is a new designed frameless room mirror lights, and sunroof switch introduced in V40 2013. Inscription trims offers rather look dash cover from model year 2018. In the center of the dash, there is a round-shaped speaker, imprinted bowers and Wilkins. Panoramic roof glass has factory tinted lightly, able to withstand UV rays. I am 174 cm, 5.7 feet, 88 kg, setting the best comfort seat position with my preference. Rear passenger space is way bigger than previous models. I can feel more space, but I can tell it is more spacious than other competitors such as BMW 3 Series and Mercedes C-Class. When it comes to a seat, I would like to make an additional remark. All kinds of manufacturers try to make comfortable seats as possible as they can. Short term of driving, all seats gives good feelings to passengers. However, when you drive for long term, you may notice which seat is really comfort. In my opinion, new Volvo seat design introduced XC90 2011 is not comfort as much as a previous one. A small size of net in a front passenger compartment is uncertain to use. Cell phone maybe? Are you willing to keep your cell in there while sitting passenger seat? Glove compartment locking system is optional. Also, there is cooling glove compartment control lever, and it is non-effective. Volvo also have great comfort rear passenger seat as well, in generally speaking. However, previous models are better for long term. Air vents for rear passengers are located under the front seats, B-pillars, and back of the center tunnel. Most of other competitors only have these except the B-pillars. Behind the rear seat headrest, there are top anchors for baby seat attachments. Don't you think the plastic covers are way too big? Is it for easy to use? Now, it's time to take a look around the lighting system briefly. New S60 has a full LED headlamp. It gives a great visual at night. Under the front headlamp, there are small size of LED lamp for fog and cornering lamp function, but I feel the lack of brightness. On the other hand, rear lamps are fully LED type. Even S90 has bulb type turn signal lamp. S60 is LED type though. When it comes to side mirror, all Volvo cars' driver side mirror is plane mirrors. It gives an accurate sense of distance to a driver. However, it gives a blind spot as well. Nevertheless, all Volvo cars are equipped with very reliable blaze system, but it is not reliable like a human's eyes. All kinds of driver support system assist the driver to safely drive. It cannot be substituted to driver's sense. In terms of that, a convex mirror can get rid of a blind spot even if objects in mirrors are closer than they appear. The speed of the best mileage is around 90 km per hour in Eco Drive mode. From this speed, gear position would be in 8th. One of the interesting points of your new S60, speedometer shows the same speed to GPS. Normally, car speedometer shows a speed around 4% faster than actual speed checked by GPS, just like a previous S60 model is. A steering wheel on old S60 with 18-inch wheel turns 490 degrees. New S60 with a 19-inch wheel turns 530 degrees. As a result, new S60 can make a U-turn in shortly. Even it has longer wheelbase and bigger wheel size than old one though. I believe new S60 was fully tested and developed for safety. On the other hand, it also has many software failures from time to time, just like new 90 and 60 series models have. I barely have found a review who deal with it, so next time I'm going to review it. Thanks for watching.